Hey guys, and welcome to day 12 of 31 days of vlogging with Louisiana Bride. I thought what we'd do today is a little bit of an Ulta unboxing since I got my big old fat Ulta haul in the mail today. And I'm going to show you what I'm replacing before we get into that. This is my hair dryer from, I think I got it like junior, senior year of high school, and it's just not going away. So maybe it was bought in 2002, 2003. I don't know how well you can see it, but it's cracked. It's absolutely disgusting. The back thing fell off. It's full of lint. It's the Supermax Conair, so I have to at least give it to Conair that the sucker can last, but like it's on its last leg. It smells like my hair is going to catch on fire every time I use it. So what I did order from Ulta was this, and this is the Infinity Pro from Conair. I bought it because it had the, and I'm on the wrong side, it had like a little pointed nozzle, whatever you call that. It has a diffuser, and I didn't realize this till I just opened it a little while ago, but it has a paddle brush, which my paddle brush is also from high school and seriously needs to be replaced. What's supposed to be good about this, I like that it's an 1875 watt styling tool. I like higher watt, and I like a heavier blow dryer. I don't like the lighter blow dryers. I don't feel like they do as much. Let's see, what was it? It is the Ionic technology for smooth, shiny hair with a 75% less frizz. I like Ionic technology, and I like this. This was something that they didn't have the last time I bought a hair dryer, but ceramic technology provides infrared heat to protect hair from damage. Anything that protects is great. This is supposed to have an AC motor, so it's a powerful airflow, and it's not supposed to be that loud from what I've heard. Ceramic technology, Ionic technology, true cold shot button. Love the cold shot. Let's see, rocker switches, 3 heat, 2 speed setting for custom heat and airflow. Neat. Removable filter, that's always good. And then let's see, concentrator, that's what that's called, concentrator attachment. That sucker. And then the diffuser attachment. So super excited about this. And of course, since I had the opportunity to pick a color, I chose pink because it just looked fun. Then the next thing on my list, because I was needing, let me grab all 3 things out, and we'll do their little extra thing last. So the next thing I was needing was, not really needing, I didn't really need this. I have been wanting I've been wanting a naked Urban Decay palette since we lived in Monroe, because that was about the time I guess everybody really started buying them, but they cost too much in my opinion. So I had to wait till I saved up some money to order one, and what I ordered was the Naked 2 Basics palette. I wanted to have something that I knew I would use everything out of. I didn't want to have a lot of colors that I don't use, because for instance, what I typically use is the Maybelline Nudes, and if you look at it, for a while I used, let's see if I can do this, I'm backwards. I use this shade a lot. Right now what I do is I use that shade for like under my eyes, go one over. I use that in my crease. Let's see if I can get there. That is the corner of my eye. And then I use that one for like the inside where it's a little bit lighter. And I've used the mess out of this palette, but there's some colors in it that are just way too glittery and I'm not going to touch at all. So I wanted a matte palette that I would use everything in it. So I got the Naked 2 Urban Decay Basics 2. The reason why I got the 2 and not just the Naked Basics is because Naked Basics are good for people that have, like cool tone skin. Then you want to use a warm tone to kind of counteract that. I have a very warm tone skin. My dad's Puerto Rican, so thanks to that, I'm very yellow. I look jaundicey all the time. If I'm not tan, I'm yellow. So I just don't even bother tanning anymore because it's not good for you anyway. So because of that, I bought the Cool Tones palette in hopes of it working really well. I actually like the mirror on this. The only thing I'm sad about is I wish the smaller palettes came with an Urban Decay brush because I really want the Urban Decay brush. I'm loving this. They're all matte shades, which is what I was looking for. And in case you're wondering what the colors are from Urban Decay, it is Skimp, Stark, Frisk, Cover, Primal, and Undone. And I really thought all the shades in this would be something I could use on a daily basis and even kind of play with it to make it look a little bit more fancy if I need like a date night kind of thing. It isn't what is it? I heard one of their earlier palettes was kind of that cardboard feel. This is a really sturdy feeling palette, and that's just my first impressions because this is the first time I've ever even touched one of these outside of a display case. So Oh, and on the line of like naked palettes, if I'm absolutely in love with this, the next thing I'm going to save up for is going to be to replace this. This is the Blushed Nudes by Maybelline palette. This is supposed to be a dupe to some extent, as close as Maybelline can get for the naked palette, for their blushed palette. This is one of my favorites. I wish they had more matte shades, but I love this palette for more of a dramatic look. This is more of a day-to-day look, but that's not really from it. I'm just kind of comparing that to Naked for y'all. Anyway, next on the list was I needed a new lip gloss, and I've been moving more towards like nude lip glosses and lipsticks if you see me in person ever. So I finally ordered something from Soap and Glory because there's been so much chat about how great Soap and Glory is. So I got the Soap and Glory Sexy Mother Pucker, and it's a lip plumping gloss in, what was the color? Bare Enough. Ooh, let's get on there. Let's see, can you see it? And then there's the color. If you're wondering why I'm always like trying to do it, it's because I'm looking at the green light and then the camera's over here. It's not easy to work on this computer with it. So we'll see how that goes. Actually, let's try it out now. I'll see if it's tingly. It's a pretty good size. I like the size of that. Let's see how the color looks. And if I can apply lip gloss in this, because it's all backwards. Now you're not going to see a ton of color because of the fact that it's a nude. I mainly just wanted it to go with my nude color that I normally wear. What do they say about this? Activates on contact. Just brush onto your lips. Supposed to notice a bit of a buzz. I haven't noticed it yet. So we'll move on to the next thing, and then I'll tell you if I notice a bit of a buzz from the Soap and Glory Clumping Lip Gloss. Now, when you order from Ulta, and I've had it from Sephora too, both places give you samples, and samples are like amazing. I love a good sample. So they sent me 2 different things to try. One is something I've really been wanting to try, and the other one is a brand that I've wanted to try and haven't tried just yet. So I got It Cosmetics. Oh, I can feel the buzzing all of a sudden. I'll have to look in the mirror later and see if I think it plumped it all. Oh, that's neat. It's like, it's kind of like effervescent. Effervescent. Yeah, that's interesting. Anyway, so the first thing I got was from It Cosmetics. It's their CC Cream plus SPF 50, which is good. I like a high SPF because I do put on an SPF in the morning, which I'll show you when I do my morning skincare routine. And anyway, so I'll be testing that out and trying it out. And then this is what I've really wanted to try, and there was no just buying it to try it. And it's the Smashbox Photo Finish Foundation Primer. A lot of people say, oh, come on, go the straight direction. Go say really good things about the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer. So I'll be giving that a try. I really just love, like, I'm used to get a Birchbox every month, and I miss the Birchbox because that was my favorite thing about Birchbox. This has got to be doing something. I don't know. Do my lips look bigger? Who knows? Anyway, so I'll be coming back later. I'll give you a review, I guess, once I've used this as to how they compare. I know these are supposed to blend way easier than the Nudes Maybelline, but I think I'm going to do a tutorial with this just to show that you can, I mean, it takes a lot of blending, but these do work, and it's a great color if you're on a budget like I am. So that's it. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Thanks for watching the video, and thanks for hanging around for 31 days of vlogging with Louisiana Bride.